Not in this house. Sklarf won. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. I'm not gonna lie. The game is a smidge loud. I wonder if there's audio settings in game. Because this is so much louder than Superstar Saga on the Game Boy emulator. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna throw up the BRB screen, and I'm just gonna leave y'all here to listen to this. Just listen to lobby music. I'm gonna throw up the BRB screen. All right, I'm gonna be right back. All right, just hang tight. If Troma's asking for me, I'm not here. Just tell him I'll be right back. All right, just real quick.
Kind of without revealing your hand, obviously, what changes do you think will benefit you in week 2?
Definitely my planning. I will say though, Antag was very difficult to plan into. You know, being boyfriend and girlfriend, we had talked about each other's teams. We had talked about what Pokemon we might have been looking at. And her team has no one specific strategy. It is just, you know, a bunch of good Pokemon. You know, Mudsdale is not just a meta piece of a strategy that she has. It's just a Pokemon that kicked my ass. So it was harder to plan for hers, but I don't think I did my due diligence either that last week. This week I've been hard in the workshop, grinding simulations, grinding different loadouts, grinding different Pokemon, seeing what might work. Mm-hmm. And I'm decently confident.
Well, we should get you guys both battling here to see who the winner is going to be for week 2, who gets their first win. Gentlemen, good luck. Have fun. We'll see you on the other side.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Chris Handshake, hello. Whoever it is I might be speaking to. Thank you guys for the hype train again. I appreciate it. stashed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I assume he's setting up for the EQ. Oh, right, the citrus berry's gone. just gonna wall him for a second. We're probably gonna lose Clawitzer. Yeah, it's gonna be way less effective now that he's at half health. Okay, so I'm expecting him to still open with Weavile. I don't know if the Weavile is faster than I am or not. I'm expecting him to swap to Steelix, though. And I'm wondering if he'll run Belly Bolt with, like, the Weavile or something. How badly does he want to use... Okay. If he runs the Belly Bolt, that's a lot scarier. And now that he's seen that I'm running both a water type and a flying type, I would expect him to take Belly Bolt. But, we're going to hope that I have something for it by the time we get to that point. Okay, there's the Steelix. I was expecting the Steelix. Snorlax might die if he's dead. Sash. We'll see what he chooses to do with the Steelix. That's a slow Steelix, dude. Holy hell. Yeah, fair enough. Good night. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. It was good to see you all. Did I select the Steelix for the Water Pulse? Okay, I did. I like blacked out for a second. I forgot what I had chosen. We're gonna get a little risky for the biscuit, okay? GG's to him. He did a lot of he did a lot of what I would consider the right move. It's just a lot of what he was doing was what I was planning for, so
Gentlemen, a spirited battle for sure. Domo, congratulations on the week 2 win, picking up a win on your birthday of all days.
yes, thank you.
Congrats, man.
Thank you, thank you.
Domo, how are we feeling about the performance in week 2?
I feel like he did a lot of the, like, what the right thing is. It's just that that's what I was planning for, because looking at your team, I knew that the only way you were outspeeding me was with the Weavile. I do have a curious question. This is for my own gross curiosity. That Weavile, what did you put EVs on?
Speed and attack.
Okay.
Physical attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it naturally outspeeds Halucha.
And what was the nature of it? Do you know what it buffed?
It buffed the speed.
Buff the speed. If you had not taken the nature to buff the speed, I would have outsped you with the Halucha.
No.
And I just didn't.
Weevil was naturally faster than Halucha.
Yes, but all my EVs invested plus the nature would have made me faster if you had not also put it in the nature.
I mean, why would I not buff if that's because I know that that's my fastest Pokemon?
Yes, which is what I was planning on. Which is why I knew that I needed a plan for taking that out probably first, which is what happened, so. But yeah, I was just curious, and I was thinking about gambling on it, and I'm really glad I didn't, because I knew that there was a possibility, but I wasn't entirely certain how you would build the Weavile. So like I said, I'm glad I did not gamble on it. It is not something to be trifled with at all in any means. So it's just throwing the most effective thing without losing very much in response. So.
Well, Dom, I was kind of hinting at this before the battle started, but you did not play into Laz's hands with a Trick Room set this week.
No, I didn't. I was actually running Spell Tag Poltergeist Aegislash specifically to one-shot the Hatterene. I wasn't sure if he was going to run Trick Room or not. It was one of the possibilities that I was expecting. I honestly was more surprised to see the Clefable by itself than the Hatterene by itself. I was expecting some kind of open of like Weavile Hatterene or something like that to possibly Trick Room and then set up for backline. It was the Weavile Blastoise is a lot scarier, I will say, because it was kind of just bobbing and weaving around the water spouts at max health, which is a dangerous place to be, but we got there. It worked out, so.
And Laz, tell me about the team composition this week. Certainly a few changes made from week 1 to week 2.
Yeah. So, Anna and I talked. She came
I think your mic might be cutting out.
Whoops, sorry. This mic is failing me sometimes because of this cable. Me and Antag had talked, and she suggested maybe switching to a weather route to keep things fresh and interesting, because, like I said, I think in your chat a couple days ago, me and Domo are very similar in that our strategies can be predictable, but you kind of have to play our game at some length. Regardless of whatever else he brought this week, I knew that I was going to have to deal with entrainment fissure no matter what. Like I saw the Embor in his 6, I saw the Clawitzer, I whatever else he brought, I know that I was going to have to deal with entrainment fissure, and he knew that he might have to deal with it. So I wanted to try and abandon the Trick Room as much as I could safely. Hatterene was something I kept early on. But then ditched to just try and go all into a Blizzard strategy based on what he had last week. Clawitzer was a big surprise for me to see tonight. I'm honestly surprised that he brought Embor, unless he was just planning if I didn't bring Blastoise. But yeah, I definitely expected to see Appleton or Florges more than Clawitzer or Embor.
That's fair. You mentioned that the obviously the entrainment fissure, a huge thing to have to plan around, but we didn't see it once the entire battle.
But it was there.
Yeah, I was trying my best to never let him get it off, because I mean, as soon as he gets it off, the game it's a Paris song waiting to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly, for sure.
So,
and Dom, I know that you led Hawlucha Snorlax game 1. Did you try to get it off? Was that the plan?
No, I was mostly looking for a window where I knew what he had was too slow, and then maybe on a knockout switch, rotating something in alongside the Snorlax. He was focused on the Snorlax, which is, understandable, and definitely a good call to take it off the table, but I think because of having to be focused on the Snorlax and spend as many turns hitting it as he did, that was kind of what opened up things a little bit for me in terms of how much I could get away with pressing the envelope.
I mean, to be fair, that fucking Aegislash is a tough sell. And I said, I didn't think you'd bring Clawitzer, and so I had Rhyperior and Steelix as like, okay, I can deal with Aegislash, but without some kind of ground or steel type, I mean, it's just, I got nothing.
I mean that Aegislash is a demon for sure. It's a very, very problematic Pokemon to play around, just because of how Stance Change works and King Shield works. So you have a you know, a physical attack or trying to attack into King's Shield, it's game over for you.
Yeah, it is rough, and it was built specifically for Clefable Hatterene more so, but it also had the Iron Head online just in case I needed to throw it at rock types, just in case in that situation. But I was salivating at the opportunity of seeing Rhyperior across the way from my Clawitzer, because that Clawitzer and Appleton were the only ways for me to reach that 4x weakness with a stab move. So and the Clawitzer was definitely something I was ready to gamble on for that, because the Clawitzer also played well into the Steelix. And I thought that I might end up seeing the Steelix just because it was mentioned. You asked him last week why he didn't run it, and so he ran it this week, and it was just a lot of factors into what I was planning for.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, insightful analysis from both of you, which is great. And again, Dom, a huge week 2 win there, and congratulations on picking up your first win of the season on your birthday. Happy birthday once again, my brother in Christ.
Thank you.
And nice job, man.
And Laz, I know
yes,
I say this. I said this to Bactrian earlier on in the night, but your first win is coming, hopefully in week 3.
Hopefully.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it, and congratulations to both of you on a very spirited match. Looking forward to speaking with you very soon.
Yes, thank you. Great game. Ooh, man. Okay.